How technology can help you teach reading. Technology use in the classroom has exploded in recent years. I remember the days about 15 years ago when the overhead projector was high-tech and fascinating. Nowadays, classrooms look much different. Overhead projectors are rarely used and considered outdated, and have been replaced with computers and interactive technology such as smartboards.
21st century skills for the workforce are changing rapidly, and they're becoming much more technology-based. So as teachers, we need to prepare our students for the future.
Using these new technologies in a classroom setting can be so beneficial to literacy skills, not because of the technologies themselves, but because of the way in which they're utilized. Teachers have to be adaptable to these changes and willing to learn about new technologies in order to best serve their students. In 2009, Guzman and Nussbaum said that if educators do not have sufficient abilities for handling a computer, it is unlikely they will be able to incorporate technology into their classroom teaching, and also unlikely that they will support the pedagogy behind integrating technology.
I personally believe that technology should be integrated into a classroom both wisely and practically. The suggestions I'm going to make today to integrate technology into your reading class don't require months of training to use. For the most part, they're very straightforward and user-friendly.
Think about this. Do you use the same reading strategies when you read a novel as you do when you read a textbook? Reading nonfiction requires a different set of skills, goals, and styles than reading fiction. Before students even start reading in a textbook, they are taught to preview the text and access their prior knowledge about the subject. Brainstorming and webbing were always previously done using only paper and pencil, but now there are so many programs and websites that allow students to be creative with their schema. Inspiration and Kidspiration are two software programs that can be purchased and are very user and kid-friendly. If you're wanting to go the free route, the website bubble.us can easily create color-coordinated webs to provide opportunities for brainstorming and organizing information. Technology is also a great tool for reviewing information. Even flashcards are going digital. In 2008, Gail Lovely advocated using podcasts, photo stories, and even making short video productions to help summarize information in text. Word processors are frequently used in the upper grades to write summaries and reflections of readings. Digital storytelling is a big hit and can be used in many different contexts to facilitate learning. In elementary schools, you would usually see digital storytelling as a retelling of a certain book or a digital version of stories written by the students. In the upper grades, digital storytelling can take the shape of a research summary about a certain topic or a retelling of a reading in the student's own words. According to Kelly Zarnecki, by creating a video as the end result of their work, the students had to use critical thinking and problem-solving skills to convey a clear message. When making videos and digital stories, the students had to make important decisions about which information to include and the most effective format to convey their message. Practical applications of technology are also very essential for many students with disabilities. Recorded audiobooks are such a great tool for children with vision disabilities. Skoog, Rao, and Boisvert advocate that the classroom teacher actually record the audio behind the books him or herself using an audio program such as Audacity, especially for young readers. It is not enough to simply record the text of a book for emergent readers with vision problems. The recorder should also describe the pictures and create voices for the characters in the book in order to create meaning within the text. A really wonderful thing about audiobooks is that they can be placed onto a CD and sent home with the children.
When hearing impaired people sign, they don't sign every word. Certain words are understood or they're left out completely. So, when we teach hearing impaired children to read, they're very confused because sometimes they want to read every word, but that's not how they would sign it in real life.
Hearing impaired children benefit greatly from sign-along videos, which can be burned onto DVDs and taken home as well. The signed DVD does not take the place of the book, but instead models appropriate signs and feelings behind the words. Bilingual recorded books would be awesome for English language learners. The teacher could record the book in English and the student's native language. Maybe you could borrow a high school foreign language student to read the book for you. Once both versions of the book are recorded, they could be burned onto a CD and sent home with the student to listen to independently and with their families. These are just a few ways that technology can help build authentic literacy experiences for children. To integrate technology into literacy, teachers must take risks and learn these new skills. The world's youth culture is already using these sorts of technologies every day, from podcasts to surfing the web to making videos or even playing video games, and especially Facebooking. In a study conducted by Jennifer Bonds and John Rake, students report very positive attitudes when technology is incorporated into the classroom, which boosts motivation and makes the classroom a more interactive environment.
The bottom line, the technology age isn't going away, so embrace it. I challenge you to use 2 new technological tools in your classroom this year. You'll see that your students will love it, and you will too.